Zhou the and Cheng Lei couple vibes at recent event are just too obvious now. The entertainment industry thrives on appearances, rumors, and the magnetic pull of celebrity chemistry. Every time Zhou the and Cheng Lei step out together, fans and the media sharpen their gaze, ready to dissect every look, every smile, and every subtle gesture. But at their most recent public event, something changed. Their behavior, their closeness, and the way they presented themselves left fans buzzing with one overwhelming thought. The couple vibes between Zhou Zi and Cheng Lei are now impossible to ignore. Today on Star Perry TV, we take you deep into the details of this shocking public appearance. The subtle signals, the staff whispers, the social media explosion, and why netizens are convinced that Zhou Zi and Cheng Lei are no longer just colleagues or friends, but something much more. The stage is set, a starry event. The event in question was a glamorous fashion showcase filled with some of the biggest names in the industry. Cameras flashed, reporters jostled for the best angles, and fans lined up to catch a glimpse of their favorite stars. When Zhou Zi arrived, she wore a stunning gown that made waves on social media instantly. Not long after, Cheng Lei appeared, sharp in a tailored suit that made him look like the leading man of a modern fairy tale. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But when the two were spotted together, the atmosphere shifted. The first spark, a shared smile. Observers noted that the moment Cheng Lei spotted Zhou Zi across the carpet, his expression softened. Cameras caught the exact second their eyes met. He smiled warm, unguarded, and Zhou Zi mirrored it instantly. That one shared smile trended online with captions like, "You can't fake that kind of happiness. The way he looks at her, boyfriend vibes. I'm sorry, but are we witnessing a love story unfold?" The sparkle of that small exchange was enough to ignite the night. Subtle gestures that spoke volumes. Once inside the venue, Zhou Zi and Cheng Lei were seated only a few seats apart. At first, staff assumed it was purely coincidental seating arrangements. But as the evening went on, their interactions became increasingly noticeable. The lean-in conversation, multiple fan cams captured. Zhou Zi leaning toward Cheng Lei, whispering something that made him laugh so genuinely he had to cover his face. The protective move, when photographers crowded too close, Cheng subtly adjusted his position, shielding Zhou Zi from the harsh lights. The shared water bottle at one point. Zhou Zi reached for a drink, but Cheng handed her his bottle first. A small but intimate gesture that fans highlighted endlessly. These weren't the actions of strangers, or even just friends. They carried the warmth and familiarity of something deeper. Netizens catch on. Couple vibes flood social media. It didn't take long for social media to explode. Within hours, hashtags like Zhou Cheng Lei Coplay Vivis and Zhou Cheng Si Pasriel were trending. Comments flooded Weibo and Douyin. Their chemistry is glowing. No way, they are just colleagues. This event confirmed it for me. They are dating secretly. Look at the way Cheng Lei looks at Zhou Zi, he's gone. Fans began making side-by-side edits of their glances, body language, and even matching accessories. One eagle-eyed netizen noticed that Zhou Zi's earrings were from the same luxury brand as Cheng Lei's cuff. Was it a coincidence or a quiet couple statement? Staff whispers add fuel. What really tipped the scales from speculation to near certainty were staff whispers. Allegedly, a few insiders from the event commented privately that Zhou Zi and Cheng Lei's closeness was not just for show. One supposed stylist remarked, "They were very comfortable around each other, too comfortable. It didn't feel staged." Another insider shared, "During breaks, they stayed near each other constantly. You could tell they enjoyed each other's company more than anyone else's." These whispers spread quickly, reinforcing the idea that fans weren't imagining things. Timeline of subtle clues leading up to this. To understand why this event caused such a stir, fans began tracing back through Zhou Zi and Cheng Lei's past appearances together. 1. Early collaboration. The first sparks were seen during a promotional shoot months ago, when fans noticed Cheng Lei gazing at Zhou Zi with admiration. 2. Award show interaction at a red carpet event earlier this year. Cheng was spotted gently fixing Zhou Yi's dress train as they walked, a gesture that trended for days. 3. shared interviews. Their joint interviews always had laughter, teasing, and moments where they seemed lost in each other's words. 4. The latest event now. With their closeness more obvious than ever, the couple vibes narrative is impossible to ignore. Why fans think this is real? Fans are trained to spot fake interactions used only for promotions. But this time, they insist the warmth between Zhou and Cheng Lei is genuine. The reasons? Unscripted smiles. They laugh naturally, not just when the cameras are rolling. Body language. Their bodies naturally angle toward each other, signaling comfort and attraction. Protective behavior. Cheng Lei's small protective gestures scream intimacy. Consistency. Their chemistry isn't a one-time event, been consistent across appearances. Skepticism remains. Not all fans are convinced, of course. Some netizens argue that this might be a publicity tactic. Don't be fooled. This could just be promotion for future projects. They're actors. It's their job to show chemistry. Until they confirm, I won't believe. This skepticism highlights the tension between who want their idols available and those who root for them to find real love. Agencies remain silent. Both Zhou's and Cheng Lei's agencies have chosen silence, refusing to confirm or deny anything. Their refusal to comment only adds mystery. In this industry, silence often speaks louder than words. One fan commented, if it was false, they would deny it immediately. Silence means something is there. Netizen theories. As expected, netizens spun multiple theories. 1. They are already dating, the most common theory. Their vibes are too real, too fake. 2. Secret soft launch. They are slowly letting fans get used to their closeness before announcing. 3. Publicity plan. This is a planned media strategy to raise their couple popularity. 4. Family introductions. Rumor, the boldest claim is that Cheng Lei already introduced Zhou to his family, but no solid evidence exists. Why this matters in the industry. Celebrity couples often shape fandoms, media narratives, and even career paths. If Zhou and Cheng Lei are indeed dating, it could boost their popularity as a power couple, attract brand deals seeking to capitalize on their chemistry, spark rival fandom wars between shippers and non-believers. Their rumored romance could become one of the defining stories of the year in Chinese entertainment. Conclusion. So what's the truth? At their recent event, the couple vibes between Zhou and Cheng Lei were undeniable. From protective gestures to whispered conversations, they acted like more than staff whispers, fan observations, and consistent past interactions. All build the case that something real may be happening behind the scenes. Until Zhou and Cheng Lei confirm or deny, the speculation will rage on. But one thing is clear. Fans have already crowned them the next big couple of the industry. Disclaimer. This article is based on rumors, social media speculation, and alleged staff comments. Nothing has been officially confirmed by Zhou Cheng Lei or their agencies.